to Merge Gardens. My name is Dr. Hastings, and in order for you to enter Merge Gardens, I must conduct a cognitive screening test so you are perfectly orientated to explore the wonderful world that awaits you in Merge Gardens. Now, the cognitive screening test is very, very simple. All I will be doing is asking you a series of very simple questions and also testing your memory too. So, let's start with two very simple questions. Could I take your name and your age, please? Perfect. It's lovely to meet you. So, let's do some orientation questions first of all. Could you tell me what city or town we are in right now? And what part of the day is it? Is it the morning, the afternoon, or the evening? That's right. The morning. It's my favourite time of the day too. You can hear the beautiful chirping of the birds in Merge Gardens. Can you hear them too? They sing so sweetly. Can you tell me the month now? And what is the year that we are in? And what is the season? Perfect. And bonus question. Could you tell me something that happened in the news recently? And when I say recently, I mean within the last week, and you get a bonus point if it's something happy and positive. That's wonderful. That is very sweet. All right, so first memory test. I am going to show you a series of pictures. And I want you to study them and look at them. Try to remember as much information about what you see as possible. Okay? So, here we have a lineup of our main characters that you will meet in Merge Gardens. From left to right, you have Daisy. You have Richard. Mike. And you also have Rita. So I want you to study these. Take a good look at all of their clothes, how they are standing, and let me know when you are done. All right, perfect. So, question time. Could you tell me what colour was Daisy's cardigan? Daisy's cardigan. And what does Richard have on his head? Now, does Mike have his hand in his pocket? What type of shoes does Rita wear? Does Daisy wear glasses? Okay. What does Richard have in his pocket? Yeah. Is Mike wearing a watch? What colour is Rita's hair? And what character is wearing gloves? And what character holds a briefcase? Okay, perfect. So I will let you know the answers to the questions right at the very end. Okay? So now I would like you to watch a short clip. This clip is called Garden of Mystery, and it's episode 1 of Merge Gardens. Now, like before with the pictures, I want you to watch the video very closely, as I will be asking you questions about it afterwards. So, if I could get you to look at the screen just below you here.
You have no idea how hard it was to find you, sweetheart.
I guess Mom didn't want me to know about this place.
Well, now you own it.
Ugh.
Well, nothing a little paint can't fix.
Yes, just enough to get it sold.
You should really cut those.
Rita?
Bushes.
Perfect. All right. It's very exciting, isn't it? So, are you ready for the questions? All right, here we go. What characters were in the clip? What colour was the car at the beginning? Okay. What parent didn't want Daisy knowing about Merge Gardens? Who was drinking coffee? Who was wearing sunglasses? Who owns Merge Gardens now? Is the house at Merge Gardens in a good condition or a bad condition? What does Rita tell Daisy about the bushes? Yeah. And what colour are the roses by the garden gate? And finally, what happens to Rita when she touches the bushes? Perfect. Again, I'll let you know the answers at the end. So, a creative task now. Are you a very creative person? Good. Well, this one's very simple. I'm going to give you a letter of the alphabet, and I want you to make as many words as possible beginning with that letter. However, they must be related to nature, gardening, wildlife, etc. Anything in the natural world. So, for example, if I gave you the letter B, you could give me words such as butterfly, beans, buttercup, anything like that. Okay? So, the letter I would like you to make words from is the letter S. S. Okay, in your own time. Yeah. Good. Yep. Yep. Anything else? And let's do one more. Okay, that's really good. So, another memory test. I'm going to tell you 3 words and I want you to repeat them back to me and remember them for later. So I'll be asking you to tell me what they were. So the 3 words are roses, roses, mole, mole, spade, spade. So roses, mole, spade. Could you repeat those for me? Perfect. And try to remember those for just a bit later. Alright. Now we're going to watch another episode of Merge Gardens. This is episode 2 called Stranger from the Past. And this is my personal favourite episode of the 3 episodes that I'm going to show you today. So, please take a look at the screen once again.
Oh, get off me. Perhaps you should sell this place.
Yeah. What? That's so weird.
Hey there, ladies. Have any of you seen this guy, perchance?
No.
If he didn't just pop out of a bush, I'd say he's pretty handsome. Who you calling a bush, lady?
Good. Can you see why? Perfect. So, do you think you remembered as much information as you could? Alright. So, let's start with the questions. What colour is the bird at the start? What does Rita tell Daisy to do with Merge Gardens? What object does Daisy touch that transports her back in time? What colour is Mike's car? And what is hanging up in Mike's car? Now, what is Mike doing at Merge Gardens? Yeah. What does Mike see which makes him stop his car? Okay. And what happens to Mike? Yeah. And who is Mike looking for? again, answers at the end. So, can you remember the 3 words that I asked you to remember just a minute ago? Yes. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So, I want you to take a look at this worksheet here. You can see there are leaves, small leaves and big leaves. What I want you to do is connect the biggest leaf to the smallest in one continuous line from the biggest to the smallest. Okay? That's right, you can use my pencil in your own time. All done? Have a look. That's perfect. Well done. Now, let's watch the last episode of Merge Gardens, episode 3, and it's called The Tragedy. So once again, please take a look at the screen below and remember as much information as you can.
What? Well, hello there. Might anyone fancy a spot of tea or coffee? And perhaps a little biscuit?
All right, so not too many questions for this one. What colour is the shoe at the start? What does Daisy see in her vision? What character shows up at the end? Do you remember his name? That's right. Alright, that's all the questions for that episode. So, now I would like you to look at these words here. Can you read them out from top to bottom? Perfect. Now can you read out the 3rd word and the 1st word and the 4th word and the 2nd word? Perfect. So that brings us to the end of the cognitive screening test. I can conclude that your cognitive functions are perfect and you can now download Merge Gardens via this code and start playing this wonderfully enchanting game today. It was absolutely wonderful to meet you, and I hope you enjoy your time here at Merge Gardens. Take care. don't touch any bushes. What colour was Daisy's cardigan? What does Richard have on his head? Oh, does Mike have his hand in his pocket? What type of shoes does Rita wear? Does Daisy wear glasses? What does Richard have in his pocket? Is Mike wearing a watch? What colour is Rita's hair? What character is wearing gloves? What character holds a briefcase? What characters were in the clip? What colour was the car at the beginning? What parent didn't want Daisy knowing about Merge Gardens? Who was wearing sunglasses? Who owns Merge Gardens now? Is the house at Merge Gardens in a good condition or a bad condition? What does Rita tell Daisy about the bushes? What colour are the roses by the garden gate? What happens to Rita when she touches the bushes? Who was drinking coffee? What colour is the bird at the start? What does Rita tell Daisy to do with Merge Gardens? What object does Daisy touch that transports her back in time? What colour is Mike's car? And what is hanging up in Mike's car? Now, what is Mike doing at Merge Gardens? What does Mike see which makes him stop his car? And what happens to Mike? And who is Mike looking for? What colour is the shoe at the start? What does Daisy see in her vision? What character shows up at the end?